JT here. Welcome back to the channel where all that matters is our cars, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode, Strange Rover. Well, strange indeed, as we all saw. Special thanks again to my sister for letting us tool around the countryside in Mexico in her Strange Rover. So you guys got a chance to really see firsthand just how strange that vehicle was, and we had a blast doing that. This week's episode, The Tale of Two Subies. That's right, you guys know that I happen to own a 2002 Subaru Outback wagon and an SVX. Well, I'm going to pull the SVX out. We're going to get these two Subies all cleaned up, and we're going to talk about them. A Tale of Two Subies. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Cars, guys. Hey, cars, guys. Let's get them all washed up. A Tale of Two Subies. Nice little device if you don't want all the dirt and dust to go back onto your car. This is a drain, so you put this in the bottom of one bucket. This is your soap, and then when you go in and out with your dirty spongy thingy, all the dirt settles beneath this, so when you go back into your soap, you're not dredging up dirt and stones that may damage your finish. Huh? Cars, guys. Any soap will do. Pour liberally. Hey, cars, guys, just as a side note, I use the hose for old school purposes. Every now and again, it's nice to get down and dirty with your cars. It's more intimate. I know we all have these fancy smancy power washers and foam cannons, and I got one too, but I wanted to make sure we still know how to get down and dirty and do it the old-fashioned way. The next time, I'm using my power washer. This is for the birds. Hey guys, for drying your car off, there's no better piece of equipment than your absorber. It's a synthetic chamois, it's rubber. After you use it, you put it back in its container, you leave it moist, and it dries the car off and your windows like nobody's business. The absorber. Let's dry them off. guys, didn't want to give you plumber's crack. I don't know why they call it plumber's crack. I guess it sounds nice, plumber's crack. Sounds better than HVAC guy's crack. I'm just saying. Hey, cars guys. We're in the SVX. And just pan around and look at this thing. I mean, it's got suede on the dashboard. Suede on the insides of the doors. I mean, the stereo is even cool. The unit is exposed. The instruments are cool. It's got the coolest e-brake in the industry. Look at the e-brake. Even the e-brake is cool. Windows, like I said, guys, check the windows out. Here's a window here. Isn't that cool? Just that part of the window goes down. Coolest windows in the business. And you can see everywhere. Rear seats look like they haven't even been set in. Headliner perfect. Is this not cool or what? Let's take it for a spin. Hey! On the road in the SVX. Air blows like a charm. Air conditioning in the SVX. Beautiful thing. We gotta get some petrol though, guys. Oh, this thing is unbelievable. Why didn't Subaru stick with it? Subaru! I could see all of the staunch, stiff Subaru execs when this Italian designer way back when, sometime in 1990 or 91, before the first SVX came out, and I could see him now. Hey, this is Fittipaldi Garibaldi. He's going to design a luxury sports car for us. Oh, sports car? No. I'm just kidding around a little bit. I would love to learn Japanese. Coolest language there is. Those guys sound like they're always pissed off. They sound like they're always mad. But yeah, can you imagine the Japanese execs when they recommended doing a sports car, and then when it finally came out, they probably said, ooh. They probably liked it. But this thing is awesome. I don't know if you guys can get the sense of how cool this thing is. I'll try to get some other footage here with the other camera. And we're going to go right to the gas station. When you got 6 vehicles, you tend to need gas all the time. So we're going to go grab some gas and look at some of these cool roads. And it's just the coolest thing. It's an automatic. Good, like I said, good line of sight everywhere. Considering a fun, rare car to build, you might want to consider the SVX.
Oh, what VX? Well, you done lost your damn mind. I didn't know Subaru. Subaru ain't never made nothing look this cool.
That's right, it's a Subaru. What is the coolest thing? It's got power. I mean, it's, the horsepower was always questionable. Some say it puts out about 230, others 240. Some even say it, you throw an intake on it, and it's it'll give you up around 300 horse. It's basically the H6 motor, Subaru's luxury SUV that went over like a fart in church. I love that vehicle also. Subaru's come up with some pretty nice vehicles that didn't quite catch on in mainstream. People like the Foresters, they like the Outbacks. They like the Imprezas. And it's funny, the younger guys, a lot of the Motorheads cars guys love the WRX STI. Love that thing, and it's a monster, and it can be made into a monster possessed. So the STI is a Subaru Technica International. I think that's the acronym for STI. It's a cool vehicle. I always wanted an STI, but I always wanted one of these, and I'm glad I got one of these. When you start tweaking the STI, you run into a whole bunch of different, maintenance problems. They're very temperamental, and you always got to stay after them. I'm not saying that this is more reliable or in any way, but you're not going to daily an SVX. This is a car you take out occasionally. It turns heads. It's major conversation piece everywhere I go. Now, with that being said, we'll be out and about right now, and then nobody will approach me. And as we speak, hey bud, how you doing? I got a YouTube channel here. I just say hello to the channel. Yeah, I just wanted to grab some gas. I had it sitting all summer, so I figured I'd clean it up and bring it out and make a video about it.
I have seen one before. It's very rare to have that window.
Yeah, those windows are funky, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm actually a painter. I paint cars.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, let me shake your hand, bro. As you can see, I need paint. This thing has seen its better days. But you know what? I've seen a lot of these things, and this was in the best shape for the money. Usually you see them, and they're a fortune if people have redone them. Yeah. Or they got weeds growing out of them, and you don't want to touch them.
Yeah.
But this wasn't too bad. Look at the interior in this thing.
Awesome. Yeah, it's leather.
Yeah, pretty clean.
Yeah.
Suede dashboard. These things are crazy.
Wow. What year is it?
It's a 97. It's the last year they made it. Oh, thanks. Nice meeting you, man.
Nice meeting you.
Okay. And just like that, Cars Guy, a Cars Guys, while I'm getting gas, in love or impressed, at the very least, with the SVX. So coolest gas cap. You'll never lose your gas cap but this, huh? One other cool little thing about the SVX. So here we are, Cars Guys, out just to take a gander, a closer look at the SVX. Let's look at it here. Pretty clean. Let's go look at the motor, the H6, the Tribeca motor. And here's this beautiful H6 power plant. Same motor in the Tribeca. It's a beast. One other knock on these things is that the car is 3,600 pounds, and for whatever reason, they put an Impreza transmission in here, and these things were going through transmissions like water. So, Subaru H6. I don't know if you guys can see that there. Sorry about the video. But there you have it, guys. We'll walk around in the SVX. Pretty cool car. We're going to head back. Oh, there we go. Nice SVX. Little road action for you guys. Oh, this car is insane. Love it. Love it. That's 60 mile an hour. We're going to go around this curve like it's not even here. All-wheel drive. Beautiful thing. 25 mile an hour curve. So what? This is Subaru SVX. And here we are. Hey, Cars Guys. We're back. And we're in the Outback. That's right, the Outback Sport. And it's a manual. And it's cool. Sorry about the audio, got the windows down. But we're zipping right along in the Subaru Outback. You guys will look around, take a look around in the Subi. head unit in it. Put a nice Bluetooth head unit in it. It's got auxiliary jacks and USB, and it's got a microphone so I can talk on my phone hands-free. And it's a manual, 5-speed manual. Sorry about the video, guys. GoPro went out on me, lost my power. So I'm holding the handheld camera here. Classic 2.5 liter 4-cylinder Boxster motor in these things. These things are basically bulletproof. Great motors. These motors are in Foresters, Outbacks, Imprezas. Basic platform for pretty much all of Subaru's cars. The 2.5, however, does have a head gasket issue. In all likelihood, you'll probably have to do your head gaskets, and while you're at it, they replaced the head gaskets, the the factory head gaskets with the STI, the aluminum head gaskets, and that kind of a one-shot, just a one repair deal. Once you get it done, they're good for the life of the vehicle, and once you get it done, they're pretty much bulletproof. Now, the 2.2s, on the other hand, the earlier legacy wagons, 96s and some 97s, they had a 2.2 liter 4-cylinder in them, and they were literally bulletproof. I mean, the people that have those 2.2s, I want to tell you straight up, don't get rid of it. I mean, that's a lifetime vehicle. You have that, you could have that, you know, if the thing doesn't rust out from underneath you, it'll do that before the engine goes. So we'll be in a little bit and take a closer gander at this O2 Outback Impreza Sport Wagon. Cars guys, so here we are, out and about, taking a closer look at this Impreza Outback Sport Wagon. See the dot? You see it there? Navigation. It's got nav. I got nav. Really clean interior. I'll put in some of my junk in here. Hey, it's a daily. These things are notorious for rusting out also. I lucked out. Mine didn't have very much rust on it. Need to do my windows. Put another blind. And it's the bug eye. A lot of the Subaru lovers love the whole bug eye version of these things. I mean, they look pretty cool. It actually looks like bug eyes. That's why they call it that. Like I said, you know, the motor's great motor. And Boxster motor, classic motor you see in pretty much every Subaru you see on the road, except for the SBX. Huh? There you go. Got rid of it. And one man's trash is another man's treasure, guys. That's how we do it as cars, guys. There's the motor. Got my navigation already. And here we go, guys. Let's see if we can keep our camera steady when we head back to the Cars Guys lab. See if I can get a nice second gear pull in my O2 Impreza Outback Sport Wagon, huh? First ever second gear pull. We're going to make this. We're going to totally make this happen. Sorry about the video, guys. I know I'm all over the place with the camera, but like I said earlier, the GoPro went out on me. It's charging as we speak. So we're going to hit one of these back roads here, and I'm going to do a second gear pull in an O2 Impreza Outback Sport Wagon. Are you kidding me? Because that's how we do it here at Cars Guys. Got 25 mile an hour here, so I'm not gonna put myself at risk with a burnout. Huh? Go into second gear here. All right, guys, you ready? Second gear pull. Here we go. kind of, oh, let me stay on the road here. Nobody's giving you this. Look at that. 70 mph in no time at all. And my Impreza Outback Sport Wagon. Who says you can't do a pull in an Outback Sport Wagon? Oh, that was awesome. Awesome, guys. First ever 2002 Impreza Outback Sport Wagon pull. Just goes to show you, cars, guys, we kind of get it done however we have to. Nice footage for you guys, right? I'll tell you, this is difficult holding this heavy camera and driving a manual. Guys, there you have it. There's basically the short and sweet of it. It's been a tale of two Subies. The 1997, the last year that they made the SVX, we just did a complete tour and ride along in that, and my 2002 Impreza Outback Sport Wagon. So there you have it. You guys be the judge. I tell you what, that SVX, you got to go a ways to kind of beat that. I mean, you can get those things for next to nothing. I mean, you got to be careful. You know, like I said, the transmission in those were an inherent problem with those wheel bearings. But other than that, it's got a sound power plant, and it's the appointments are awesome. They really had big plans with that thing. It just never caught on. And the Subaru zealots kind of like staunch in their ideal, or the ideology of what a Subaru should be, and the car never took off. So it's a shame. Could have been by this time, again, it could have been a supercar, and Subaru actually did invested in the car and believed in the actual project. So from 92 to 97, you can find these things around. If you look really hard, you can get a good deal on one, but try to get the best bang for your buck. Try not to break the bank on one, but you want to spend a couple dollars and make sure that it's at least drivable. A lot of times we get these cars that aren't even drivable, and they sit in our garages and our driveways, and we don't really enjoy the car. You know, it's a potential build. You know, it's a down the road build. When I retire, I'm gonna get back to my SVX or my Barracuda or my my GTO, or So try to get something, guys, that's one, not going to break the bank, and two, you can enjoy right out of the gate. If you guys have any trouble, or if you guys need any kind of counsel or guidance with trying to acquire one of those SVXs, trust me, I looked for years and I found the one I've got. So all right, gang. So I'll see you guys back at the Cars Guys Lab. Hey, Cars Guys, JT back here at the Cars Guys Lab. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me today for a tale of two Subies. As you can see, two Subarus, but radically different Subarus. The SVX, 1997 SVX, and the 2002 Subaru Impreza Outback Wagon. So I hope you guys enjoyed the footage, and remember, in about a week or so, I'm going to reveal the winner of the Watch Out for Cars Guys event, and that's the event where one lucky subscriber once a month is going to win a watch from my own personal stash. So if you haven't already checked in, and this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell notification to let you know when I have an upload. And remember, this is the channel where all that matters is Cars Guys. See you in the next upload.